Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sue, and today we're going to make traditional Greek salad. It's a delicious combination of lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, onion, and wonderful dressing, and I think you'll enjoy it. To make a Greek salad, of course, you have to have lettuce. Now, you can do what I did today. I'm cheating a little. I got a bag of lettuce. This is classic romaine. If you wanted to use a head lettuce, get one of the darker lettuces, something like romaine or red leaf lettuce. That would make a nice, very nice Greek salad. For the salad, you also need to have some tomatoes. Can't make a Greek salad without tomatoes. You need to have some onion, and the red onion is so pretty. It adds another facet of color to the salad. You'll need cucumber. Now, you can use a regular cucumber, but if you do, you'll need to peel it because oftentimes the peel of a regular cucumber is bitter. But if you use an English cucumber, you don't have to peel it. You just wash it and slice it and it's ready to go. And it's really my favorite to use. You need to make a Greek salad, you need to have some feta cheese. Some nice feta cheese, either buy it crumbled or cut it up yourself. And you need some olives, Kalamata olives. You can get them in jars or you can get them at your deli section of your local grocery store. For the dressing, you need olive oil, either red wine vinegar or lemon juice. And of course, to flavor it, some oregano and garlic. Put this all together and you'll have a wonderful, tasty treat. A nice, fresh, crisp, green Greek salad. Let's start with the dressing first. You need 2 cloves of garlic, at least. If you wanted to make it 3 cloves, that would be fine too. And they should be either finely minced, or I prefer to run them through a garlic press because that way you don't get any accidentally big chunks of garlic, and the flavor infuses throughout the oil and the vinegar mixture. All right, these aren't too big, so I can fit both of them into the garlic press, and away we go. Now, if you like your dressing garlicky, by all means, use 1 or 2 more cloves of garlic. I think 2 cloves would be fine when you're having company, because some people, I don't know, some people don't like garlic as much as others. Squeeze every ounce of garlic out of it, and then what's left just dump in. If you could let the salad dressing sit for an hour, that would be great because then the flavor would spread throughout the dressing. But it can also be made at the last minute. Okay, that's actually the hardest part of the dressing, doing the garlic. Now, to the garlic, you need to add either a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar or a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. It just depends on the mood you're in. Both are traditional Greek acidic elements to a salad dressing. Today, I'm going to use the red wine vinegar. So just add a 1/4 cup. You could also use white wine vinegar if you want it. To the vinegar or lemon juice, you need to add 3/4 cup olive oil. I like to use extra virgin olive oil because I really like its flavor. It's got a full, strong olive flavor. However, if you don't enjoy that flavor that much, you can use one of the lighter olive oils, just regular virgin or a light olive oil. So you need 3/4 cup of olive oil. And to the olive oil and vinegar mixture, you need to add at least 1 full rounded heaping teaspoon of dried oregano. And a little more won't hurt. It'll just make the salad dressing more flavorful. Add anywhere from a half teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt, depending on how salty you like your salad dressings. And pepper to taste. That's it. Very, very simple. Whatever container you're using, just put this top on and either whisk it together or shake it up. And as I said, if you could let this sit for about an hour before you serve the salad, that would be great, because the oregano flavor will go all throughout the oil and vinegar, and so will the garlic. But if you want to, you can serve it immediately too. Now let's get on to the actual salad itself. Just a reminder, you can find this recipe and all the other recipes we've used on this show on our website, Tweeton.com. Be sure to look us up. You'll not only enjoy looking at the recipes from this show, but we have a lot of Greek links to other Greek websites, things that will interest you so you can learn a little bit more about Greek culture here in the United States of America. And there's other very interesting recipes to be found on these Greek websites. So be sure to look us up, Tweeton.com. Now, first thing for a salad, lettuce. As I said, I'm cheating. I'm using bagged lettuce. And this is just great, especially if you're having dinner and guests and you're putting a lot of effort into the main dish. You might want a Greek salad, and a Greek salad is impressive, but the thought of washing the lettuce leaves, drying them, tearing them up, all that might be just a little too much. So you can use a bagged lettuce combination. That's not a problem. Boy, that was easy. Otherwise, you do need to wash your lettuce carefully, separate the leaves, dry them, and then cut them up for your salad. Now, absolute necessity for Greek salad would be tomatoes. Any kind of tomato. On sale this week were some Roma tomatoes, salad tomatoes, so I got these. You need 2 or 3 tomatoes. You could use a little less if people in your family don't like tomatoes. You could use a little more if you want to make the salad stretch it out, or if people really like tomatoes. And of course, if it's summertime and you're growing your own tomatoes, man, I'd make the tomatoes the star of the salad. All you need to do is make some thin slices, whether it's wedges from a fat round tomato or slices from a Roma tomato like this. Just slices, and you can just toss them on top of the salad. So 2 or 3 tomatoes. Tomatoes are a necessity for a Greek salad. And of course, be sure you wash the tomatoes before you slice them up and stick them in your salad. That's it for the tomatoes. I've got to go shopping. I've made my list and I need a few things. So I'm going to my local grocery store, Vic's Market on Oak Avenue Parkway in Folsom. Why don't you come with me and we can go over some of the things, the ingredients, grocery items that make Greek cuisine so unique and so different and so special. Well, here we are. Let's go inside Vic's and see what they've got. Let's start here in the produce section. First of all, we have these delicious oranges. And oranges, orange juice, orange peel is often used as a flavoring in Greek desserts, especially things like melomakadana and karidopita. Here we are at lemons. And you can't do anything in Greek cooking without an abundance of lemons. You need lemons for some desserts, but especially for the savory cooking. Lemons make avolemino soup, that delicious egg lemon soup. Lemons are used in avolemino stews. Lemons are used in the famous Greek baked chicken with lemon. You use lemons in a combination with olive oil for salad dressings, for all kinds of dressings for cooked vegetables. You really can't get along in Greek cuisine without lemons. Here we're in the cabbage family, and Greeks love any members of the cabbage family. They love cooked cauliflower, broccoli, either red or white cabbage, and they love to serve them with olive oil and lemon juice, or if they're getting really fancy, they'll serve them with an avolemino sauce, which is egg and lemons. And marouli, lettuce. Greeks love to eat salad, lots and lots of salad. And they'll take any kind of lettuce in any form, from iceberg to any one of these green lettuces, leafy lettuces. Here's a good section, tomatoes and garlic. Of course, Greeks use a lot of tomatoes in their cooking, and fresh tomatoes for their salads and things like that. And garlic, you can't have a Greek dish without garlic. What you want to look for is a garlic head like this. It's compact, it's white, there are no bruised, brown, or moldy sections showing. This would be a perfect head to buy, and when they're on sale, I'd buy quite a few and keep them in a cool, dry place. They'll last quite a while, and you just can't beat the flavor of fresh garlic in your cooking. No Greek recipe would be complete without onions, and you can buy this kind of onion for everyday cooking, and they're wonderful. But the red onion is especially colorful and flavorful for salads, especially Greek potato salad and the famous Greek village salad. Greeks do use a lot of potatoes in their cooking, and for Greek roasted potatoes or the famous chicken, lemon, oregano with roasted potatoes, you want to use russet potatoes. These are wonderful. One thing that's so convenient about modern supermarkets is you can find fresh herbs here. Even if you don't grow the herbs yourself, you can come to the supermarket and buy them fresh. Now look at this. This is fresh mint. You can't do anything in Greek cooking without mint. But sometimes people don't want to grow it in their backyard or in a pot on their deck. Well, you can come to the supermarket and buy it. You can buy it fresh and use it fresh. Also, you can actually take it home and dry it yourself. And you'll come out with dried mint that's a lot more flavorful than anything you could find in the spice section. Now here is another fresh herb that's used widely in Greek cooking, and that is fresh dill. Has a delicious flavor. This is used in dolmas, many ground meat products, and it's also used in spanakopita. Again, when you use it fresh, it's delicious, and you could even take it home and dry it yourself. Here you have rosemary, thyme, and oregano. Again, major Greek herbs that you can purchase fresh at your grocery store and use them fresh, or, as I said before, you can take them home and dry them yourself, and they'll be a lot more flavorful. Greeks use parsley in a number of ways, in their regular cooking, but especially in salads, and especially in that delicious Greek potato salad. Here's an English cucumber. I really like using these because you don't need to peel them, and they're never ever bitter. They're absolutely delicious, and I think they're better than any other cucumber. Another nice thing about modern supermarkets is you can find a lot of garlic products to use so that you don't have to chop the garlic yourself. Although I think it's worth the extra effort, and fresh garlic does taste best, some of these minced garlic products are just fine for using in sauces, cooked sauces. And you can use any one of these fresh mushroom products, either these that you clean yourself or these up here that are already pretty well cleaned and even sliced for you. Makes life very easy, doesn't it? To make a quick Greek salad, you can always resort to bagged lettuce. These products are really quite good and they're quite convenient. However, if you're going to make a true Greek salad, try to get one of the mixes that has a lot more romaine than other lettuces. For Greek salads, you'll need either red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar. Another mandatory ingredient for Greek salad is cucumber. As I've said before, if you use a regular cucumber, you'll need to peel it because oftentimes that dark green peel is very bitter. If you use an English cucumber, you just need about half of it. And all you need to do is just slice it thinly and toss it on the salad. It's so easy. Of course, that's after you've washed it. As with all ingredients from the salad portion, you can add a little more or you can add a little less. These proportions are just estimates. It all depends on how much your family likes and how many people you're going to feed. But with the tomatoes, toss on the cucumbers. You'll also need some onion. I like to use red onions because I think they add a pretty color to this overall salad. But you could use regular white onions or brown onions. You could also use one of the sweet varieties, Oso, Vidalia, Maui onions. Those would work just fine. But I do like the red onions because of their color. Now, you don't need the whole onion, just about half the onion sliced very thinly into thin strips. If your family is not very fond of onion, whittle that down to about a quarter of the onion. What I like to do is just cut the onion in half, and then from one half just start slicing very thin slices. I find these easier to work with than rings. And as I said before, if your family is not particularly fond of onions, then I just stop about here. But if no one really cares and they enjoy the taste of onions, then just keep going. And take your thin onions, slices, and separate them a bit and distribute them over the top of your salad. And you can see what a pretty combination. You have bright red in the tomatoes. Because I've used the English cucumbers, I've got this nice bright green with kind of a white, the green of the lettuce, and then the purple and white of the red onion. It's very colorful. It's really a pretty presentation. Now we come to two things that really make this Greek salad. And one is the crumbled feta cheese. You can purchase feta cheese already crumbled, or you can buy an 8-ounce block of feta cheese and then cut it up into small chunks and just sprinkle it on the salad. But the feta cheese is really what makes this a unique Greek salad. And I would suggest that you stick with regular plain feta cheese. I know there are flavored feta cheeses on the market, but they're not traditionally Greek. Greeks use the plain white stuff, and it's what makes a Greek salad special. So all you need to do is just sprinkle it on top. Depending on how much you like feta cheese, you can sprinkle anywhere from 4 ounces to 6 ounces of crumbled feta cheese on the salad. And the last ingredient, another very important ingredient, is Kalamata olives. You can buy these in a jar in your deli sections or in your specialty olive sections, or you can get them sometimes in the deli section of your grocer. I'm really fortunate that our local grocery store sells in the deli section Kalamata olives that have been pitted. There's no pit. And so because of that, I can just cut the olives up, cut them in half, and sprinkle them around the salad, toss them with the salad, and I don't have to worry about anybody breaking a tooth, biting into the olives. If you find that you can't get pitted Kalamata olives, you must buy the regular kind, then my suggestion is do not toss them into the salad. Place them decoratively on top of the salad, and be sure you warn everyone. Let them know these are real olives. They have a real pit. They taste wonderful, but just be a little cautious. Now, you need about a half cup of Kalamata olives, either sprinkled on top of the salad or, as I have these pitted ones, cut in half and tossed in the salad. One word of caution: if you cannot find Kalamata olives, please don't substitute black canned olives. The things that are used on American pizza or American enchiladas, they do not have a flavor that's anywhere similar to the Kalamata olives. They don't add anything to the salad. You'd be better off just having your salad with some feta cheese than using those black olives. Please, stick with the real Greek ingredients. Get Kalamata olives. So you need a half cup. And there you have it. A wonderful, delicious, traditional Greek salad with lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, onions, feta cheese, Kalamata olives, and a delicious oregano and garlic salad dressing. All I need to do now is wait for my guests that are coming a little later this afternoon. I'm going to wait till my guests arrive to toss the salad and add the salad dressing. If you know that you have friends that don't like a lot of salad dressing on their salad, you might want to just lightly dress the salad and then pass the dressing around separately so people can add as much as they want. But anyhow, this is a wonderful, wonderful addition to any meal. And in fact, with the feta cheese, if you added some French bread, you might have a light supper on your hands. Just this alone. It's wonderful. I hope you try it.